So this movie asks the very important question, did you flock my noble? Today, in our series of mini holiday reviews, I am looking at the 2016 film Looks Like Christmas. And this movie stars Anne Heche, Dylan Neal in the lead roles. Fun. So this movie, actually, I had never seen before, but I really like Anne Heche. I think she's really good. I like Men in Trees a lot, and I like One Christmas Eve, and so I think Silver Bells, I think is the other one. I just really enjoy her acting. And, Dylan Neal, I had just seen him in Truly Madly Sweetly in fall, and he was fun in that. He was on Cedar Cove. So I was, thought, oh, I'll give this one a shot. And it's kind of fun to watch a new to me Christmas movie in May. So I really enjoyed that. And this movie has some pros and has some cons. And so let's talk about it. So this movie is about these two single parents that both have one child, and they have different approaches to planning the school Christmas holiday spectacular show or whatever. He is a very, very busy hotel designer, hotel planner, and they've moved like 3 times in 2 years, and him and his daughter, and he is trying to get enthusiasm in the town for removing the old town library and building a hotel in its place. And he's gotten under a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, but he's trying his best to be a good dad. And then you have Anne Heche's character who has a son, and she is all about tradition, all about keeping everything the same. Every year she's on the Preservation Society. So, of course, she doesn't like this Dylan Neal character coming in and making problems, and she wants control over the spectacular at the school. He wants to make it modern. She wants to make it traditional. Her name is Carol, literally, and so I guess in some places this movie is actually called Christmas Carol, but that's kind of confusing because it's not a Christmas Carol story. As far as Dickens, that kind of thing, really at all. But I thought they had actually some pretty decent banter between them, and I really liked the chemistry between both of the parents and both of the teenagers. I thought was really well. I almost kind of wish this hadn't been a romance, because I think that dynamic was actually pretty well done. And I thought there were some funny moments in the script, like the aforementioned, did you flock my noble? She always makes sure that she gets the first noble tree from the lot, and she gets one, but then ends up getting cut off in traffic. It falls off of her car and gets run over by a semi-truck. And so she's very upset. She comes back, and he's taken the last of the nobles, and he's had them flock it, which to her is like an affront. How can he do this to? So she says that line, which I thought was pretty funny. And I thought like that banter between the two of them was well done. And I thought that they did a pretty good job of, like, he's not an evil man of business. He was like a pretty nuanced character who was trying to do the right thing, for his daughter. The negatives to the movie, I didn't think they had the best chemistry between the two of them, which is unfortunate. And like I said, I almost just wished that it had been not a romance movie at all, just a Christmas movie. I think that would have worked out better. And I did also really like the chemistry between Anne Heche and her sort of friends that she has. I thought they were fun, and I enjoyed them. And so all of that was successful. I think that there were some stuff that was just kind of like, ugh, like am I going to go to the business meeting, or am I going to attend the daughter's play? Like, that's just not my favorite kind of a thing. She seemed like a perfectly reasonable daughter who had been fine with them moving, or at least accepted moving 3 times in 2 years. So the fact that she would put up a big stink about him missing a play seemed a little unrealistic, and just kind of, that's just one of my least favorite sort of story devices in these Christmas movies. But I overall, particularly the banter between the two of them over whether it's traditional, whether it's modern, I thought worked pretty well. And I thought there were some witty things like the "Did you flock my noble?" So stuff like that was pretty fun. And the anything that was between the teenagers and parents, whether it was the Dylan Neal's daughter with Anne Heche, or with him, or when he is with her son, and or she's with her son, like whether combination, I thought it worked really well. And so that was good. And so overall, it's I think I'm going to give it 3.25 crowns. And I'm glad I watched it. It was fun. And so let me know what you think of this one. Where does it land for you? Thanks so much. Please subscribe to our channel, and we'll be excited to bring you the next of our mini reviews. Bye. Merry Christmas.